TheJanticJournal coming back at you guys. We got Joe over here in the shop. Car's looking a lot different than it was in the last video. That's because the last video was almost 2 years old, the one of pulling the motor. So we already got the new motor in. Didn't talk about any of that, but we'll catch you guys up on what's going to go on with this car.
Yeah, wasn't there snow on the ground 2 years ago when we pulled the engine?
Still is.
Yeah. It's actually only a week later. It's just a long time coming.
Yeah, we just really busted our ass. Got the car painted, got the motor back from the shop in a week. We ain't messing around here. TheJanticJournal, come back at you.
So this car used to be tan. What happened?
Yeah, we switched up to white. Single stage, nothing crazy. I don't really know how to paint too much. It's my first paint job. It came out all right. A lot of sanding work to even get it where it is, and it's not perfect. But yeah, just basic Summit, cheap stuff, $100 gallon paint. So we got the doors painted in the back, fenders painted in the back. Still got to do the hood, rear trunk, and then bumpers and stuff like that. But
what are you going into here? Black, little stormtrooper action.
We're going. Yeah, we got right here.
Oh, what's that?
Lando Black.
That to dye the dash.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll record it. We'll show you guys if it's bad enough. We'll record it for you. How about that?
Yeah, I'm up here with an eagle eye view of this new motor, old motor,
yeah,
rebuilt motor. So what's it about, Mike?
The engine's actually the same engine block and same valve covers as before, but that's about it. Everything's different. Set up for a supercharger. It's got aluminum heads on it now. Totally different rotating assembly, forged rotating assembly. So it's basically entirely different. I still got the parts of the old motor, but yeah. So also another thing you can see is I painted inside, painted the firewall, painted the inner fenders, painted the radiator support. I got to clean up these plastic inner fender wells still better, but
the coolant tank looks clean.
Coolant tank is clean. And everything's basically new. So headers just put on yesterday. Inch and 7/8 primary American Racing headers. It's actually hard to find inch and 7/8 small block Chevy headers for these cars, believe it or not. And then I had to do some lot of working up front. Basically, with this style of coolant lines in the intake manifold, the radiator couldn't sit in the normal spot, so I had to raise that up, and then I had to add this piece. So I got to put an idler pulley on there.
What size chain did that half link come out of? 420 or?
That is some big stuff right there. Yeah, I don't know, number 60 chain or something bigger than we run on the mowers. So there's still a lot more to go, but it's definitely coming along.
And just so you know, a little bit of information. Don't just guess random horsepower. 383 small block.
Oh yeah. What
size?
Type of engine it is?
No. 383 small block, could be Dodge, could be Chevy. We don't know. What size supercharger?
The 383s are big blocks. I don't know. D1S.
D1S ProCharged.
It's a ProCharger.
12, 15 PSI, somewhere around there. So, take your guess. Real horsepower, not internet horsepower, if you want your shout out.
All right, guys, underneath the back of the car now, first step of this was welding the sump onto the stock gas tank. I haven't filled it yet, checked for leaks. And then I'm running some hardline, aluminum hardline. I got to mount it, secured, of course. But I don't know, sometimes I feel like this is easier to have it look decent than the braided line. We got our Aeromotive fuel pump right here with the 10 micron, 100 micron filters. And then you can see some braided lines up there that I'm going to run to over the front axle, and then once I get up to the front of the car, I'm going to run more lines up to the carburetor too from there. In the trunk here, got our extra braided lines and the fuel pressure regulator. This thing's already been adjusted, so you can see a boost line hooks up to that little plastic fitting there, and then an AN10 in and a 1/2 inch -8 out for the return. Let's check out the gauges we got here. Air fuel mixture, fuel pressure, and boost. I'm thinking I'm going to go a A-pillar, put all three of these on the A-pillar.
Don't put the fuel pressure in the A-pillar.
Why?
Because I don't want a fuel line in the car that I'm going to be a passenger in.
All right. Well, it's going to be on my side, but I'll put it on the hood, maybe. Joey's convinced me that an A-pillar gauge pod is not like ricer tuner stuff.
No. It's race car stuff.
I'm still not sure. Still not sure about that. So what else do we got? We got a bunch of parts inside. starter. There's a carb. Quick Fuel. Quick Fuel sells them ready for boost. And there's the hat with the, I don't know what that's called, a race valve or something. Basically a blow-off valve. But yeah, we're going non-intercooled on this setup. What else is there to talk about with the engine? Yeah, we'll show you the radiator. You can see I'm still working on the belts and stuff like that because of that setup. And here's my radiator, 2-row Griffin. This should be pretty good. The thing is, like, when you're buying radiators, and also dual electric fan. The thing is, when you're buying radiators, everyone gets caught up on the rows, but you really want to take into account, what the size of each passage is. So it could have more rows, but you might not be moving a whole lot more water. And then just a custom little tabs set up there, welded in. I just have some rubber epoxied in there. Actually, I can take these clamps off. They've been in there a while.
Oh,
so
I thought those clamps were to hold the radiator in.
Oh, just keep it on there?
Yeah.
Nah, we actually glue stuff around here. So that's that. Let's see, what else we got? We need that special power steering pump, because all this came as this whole serpentine setup came as a kit that I bought from TRE Performance. ProCharged doesn't sell direct. And yeah, there's still a lot more. Oh, the MSD box. It's got all sorts of settings. It's got, rev limiters and 2 steps and stuff like that I'm probably not even going to use. But it's going to be a pretty good setup when it's done. Alright, so we got a new rocker panel on this side. The other side already had one replaced a while ago. Got a little patch panel in front of the rear wheel well, and then in the back quarters as well. There was some decent rot back here in the rear quarters, and then a little bit up in front of the wheel. You can see how high I went with the patch panels. But it's definitely not going to be a show car. It's my first car I painted. Our first car I really did any actual body work on. So at this point, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It's good enough. The thing is, once you put all the time in, you of course want the results to be as good as possible. But definitely a lot of learning went on when I was doing this project. So if I did it again, I'd do a lot different.
What?
Sick. Joey's got the 3-inch exhaust. Mower update. Mowers are still here. Haven't moved. Haven't touched them. But we still got snow on the ground. That's going to be our new catchphrase. Still got snow on the ground. Still got time. But we'll be coming out if we're even racing this year. Let's check the back room. Back room of the TheJanticJournal. We got the doors, fenders. Like I said, I'm going to be taking that dash out and trying to clean it and dye it with all that stuff. I bought all the right stuff, so going black. See how that works out. All the parts for the old motor are in here. Basically everything but a block, pretty much. Let's go up and see Joey. He's got something he wants to show us. Something he's been looking at on Facebook Marketplace for the last little bit this morning.
Oh, you moved the side profile picture.
Oh, really? He's trying to make it. Come on, they're waiting.
Alright, cut.
Oh man, under the pressure. Look at him fumbling and cracking under the pressure here.
Gotta find it.
So Joey's got his Firebird that you guys saw. Actually, only 200 of you saw that, so...
Yeah, which got put into a telephone pole.
Okay, we're not, I wasn't even going to go there.
No,
oh, really? He's got to find it? Alright.
Yeah, I got to find it.
We'll come back when he finds it.
What was it, 78?
Alright, he found it. 19 what?
1978. And Mike and I, we've never seen one of these. Check this out. A 4-door hatchback Cutlass G-body.
1978.
Look at the bench seats.
The interior is nice on it.
Has the blue valve covers, so that means it has blue valve covers.
307.
Maybe. Yeah, check the no smoking sign. Ashtrays somewhere. Where's the ashtray? Right there. No smoking.
Yeah, smoker's edition.
It's the G-body I want. G-body I can't afford.
Well, this car was $1,200 when I bought it.
Not anymore.
Well, it's slightly more than that, but... So what are you doing? Are you thinking about doing it?
No, because it was $2,700 earlier. Now he upped the price to $36,000.
Kevin Ray, did he have his name in everywhere?
Yeah, it's Facebook.
Dude,
this guy's crazy.
Yeah, okay.
Don't want it anymore.
It's been in there for a week. It didn't sell, and he ups the price. All right, maybe he tried to do 26. Anyways, we're gonna keep an eye on it because I already got headers and half a motor and stuff like that. So It could be interesting. Could be interesting. So that car's not worth it at that price. But we were seriously talking about it for $900 less. You don't throw him what, $1,500?
I was going to offer 15.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to work in the garage a little bit regularly. I mean, the car's gonna be finished. Has to be finished, and the mowers. You know, we're gonna see what happens.
Daytona.
Daytona's like next week.
Oh damn.
Daytona 500.
Won't be finished before.
That's in like 2 days. But so anyways, that shows you how long we've been sitting on this video to edit, because at this point the Daytona 500 is probably gonna have already been like 2 months ago. But so anyways, yeah, we'll see you guys. We're gonna try to keep it moving a little bit better with the videos. I know we've been slacking, and it seems like a lot of our viewers want more mower videos. They will be happening, guaranteed. I just got to finish the car first and then jump right on the mowers.
And hope that there's a season next year to race the mowers.
And we think so. There should be one. So until next time, see you guys later.